Hello viewers. Pooja Melwani, my young friend from Jakarta, corroborated me on today's subject, and I dedicate this talk to her. Thanks, Pooja. I'm always very happy to hear from my viewers, and I will oblige where I can to talk on their requested topics. The Olympics was in full gear earlier this month, and I regularly tuned in to watch some of the disciplines, especially my favorite hockey and the athletics. You cannot just walk into the Olympic Games. It's hard work, very hard work. And to be a winner in the Games, oh my God, that would be an achievement. That would be, to be the best in the world. These Olympians are the creme de la creme, the top percentiles of people in this world, and they are motivated, and more importantly, they are disciplined. So what is motivation? Where does it come from? And where do we go find it? And why does it rise and why does it ebb? Motivation comes from one place and one place only. It comes from within. Motivation can't be learned, it can't be borrowed. It is manufactured, if you will, from our being, from having lived the life situations we have, from our problems, and from our want of success. Desire is the starting point of all achievement. Not a hope, not a wish, but a keen, pulsating desire which transcends everything. Words by Napoleon Hill. Believing in your desire gives you the motivation required to reach your goal. Motivation is the engine that propels us forward in our life. An engine that pushes us towards our goals and our dreams. Motivation ignores the bumps on the road to success. It drives us. It gives us the drive to keep going, even when the obstacles seem scary up ahead. Motivation is found to skyrocket when you are in accordance with your core beliefs and your values. Each of us is built differently. We come with an individual set of belief systems. The most important question to ask yourself is why? Why am I doing what I'm doing? A person's values play a very important part. How important are my values to me that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it done? It's this belief, these individual values that are strong motivators to drive us forward towards achievement. Again, on the subject of the Olympics, these athletes and teams work so hard for 4 years. In this case, due to the pandemic, they actually worked hard for 5 years to get to the Olympics. What is it that made them work so hard? It is no surprise that these people possess strong values such as commitment, belief in discipline, in responsibility, and in success. Yes, they could have been motivated extrinsically. The promise of monetary gain, the promise of promotions, of potential of fame, but that's just material gains. I would like to believe that it was due to their intrinsic motivation, their self-esteem, their values, to say to everyone that, hey, I'm worthy of representing my country at the Olympics. People are intrinsically motivated when they have the desire to do things because it matters to them. Adversity is a strong motivator. As harsh as it may sound, the truth is, adversity sometimes takes us away from our comfort zone and challenges our character and our very existence. Problems come in our path as a motivator, a strong one at times, which pushes us to want to excel. Problems sometimes force us to change direction or challenge our belief systems. This current COVID-19 pandemic has turned our lives upside down. Much adversities have been faced by a multitude of industries, piling on hardships for families. Adversity sometimes tell us that it is a time for change, and we must see the positive side of every difficult moment we face in life. We all face different challenges during our lives, but we can transform adversity into success once we understand that most of the time we tend to make these obstacles bigger than they are. An individual's focus and motivations must be maintained, if not be stronger, in this testing time. Now, why do we procrastinate? We procrastinate because we lack motivation. We do this sometimes because maybe we are afraid of the task at hand. The task seems too big, or we are afraid to fail at it. These are all excuses we use at one time or another. Procrastination happens because you don't enjoy taking the action or working towards your goal. Maybe the goal is not what you really want. Maybe you don't believe in your goal enough to make you want to work towards it. Dr. Piers Steele has provided us with a motivation equation. I can hear Puja in the background saying, "Oh no, Uncle Satin, not another math equation." She didn't like math at all when she was young. Motivation is self-explanatory. It's basically the opposite of procrastination. In the equation, expectancy refers to how much you expect to succeed at doing the task and how much you expect to get the reward. When we expect success and we are confident that we will get it, we are driven to do that, whatever it takes. Value refers to how much you enjoy doing a task and how much you will enjoy the reward from completing it. The more we value the task, the more likely we are to complete it. Impulsiveness refers to your tendency to get distracted and your ability to stay focused. It is the tendency to act instinctively without thinking through the consequences. Just react. Delay refers to the time between the task at hand and the reward we expect to receive. Now, how do we get motivated? The solution is simple. To increase motivation and thus decrease procrastination, you must, number one, increase your expectancy of success and the certainty of being rewarded. Number two, increase the value and pleasantness of doing a task. Number three, decrease our impulsiveness by removing distractions and maintaining focus. And number four, decrease the delay of the reward by having more intermediate and relevant deadlines, small little milestones here and there. More value and expectancy pulls up motivation. More impulsiveness or delay drags it down. Now, here's another school of thought. If we want to motivate change, don't use the fear factor. Because fear, the fear of ill health, the fear of poverty, the fear of failure induces inaction. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are trying to stop yourself from snacking. You will tell yourself, "Hey, stop! Otherwise you're going to get fat and unhealthy." Another example is if you caught your son smoking, you will tell him, "Hey, didn't you know that it's not healthy? That smoking actually kills." What we are trying to do here is that we are trying to scare ourselves and others into changing our behavior. There is a common belief, wrong as it may be, that if you induce fear on people, it will get them to act. However, science has shown that warnings have very little impact on behavior. Graphic images on cigarette packages, for example. Do you really believe that it stops people from smoking? Studies show that that is not the case. Smokers will still smoke. I believe that motivation is important. It's really important. But maybe it's a little bit overrated. We humans value immediate rewards that we can get now, more than rewards that we can, that we expect or we can get in the future. Although we do care about our future, the future it seems too far away. Motivation will fade unless you have a strong will, discipline, and a deep commitment to see things through. Discipline works miracles. Discipline is far more important than motivation in my point of view. Be careful of the decisions that you make, because first you make the decisions and then the decisions make you. Well, that's my talk for this session. Please keep the comments and requests flowing in. It is always a pleasure to hear from my viewers. It is hoped that you have benefited even to a very small degree from listening to what I have to say. It is my sincere request, and I'm very grateful if you could subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Pay this forward with your friends and your loved ones. Till the next time, this is your humble rag picker Satin Valia signing off.